Well, David, so good to see you. My God, how long's it been?
Hey Tina, it's been too many years to count now. It's great to see you. Been
Yeah,
last time I talked to you was probably what, 2019, 18, 19?
yeah, 18, 19. Yeah, it's been a while. Well, it's so great to see you again. And thank you so much for coming on and doing this testimonial for SCORE and my history and our working relationship together. So tell me, so what fun are you doing now? You still doing those mad Excel spreadsheet skills that we worked on together?
Oh, every day. Every day. My
Awesome.
Excel skills and continued growth therein is really the cornerstone of my entire professional persona. Every job that I've had since we worked together, including my current role now with Elliott Davis in public accounting, is really rooted in a strong Excel skill base and just the opportunity to be able to grow and learn additional related softwares and processes from there has been fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome. So kind of just to update everybody. So sorry, everybody. I was so excited to see David. David and I worked together at Glen Raven, and he was just a much help for me at the collaboration in what we did in Glen Raven, and David worked in at the plant level, and I was at the corporate level in accounting, and David had some mad skills which made a world of difference in a lot of the processes that he and I brought to the table to make both of our lives a whole lot easier, I will say. But to kind of just, oh God, it's so good to see you. So just to kind of talk a little bit, I wanted you to offer some insight from what you remember, and I'm really going to pick your brain, what insight you remember on the impact that I've made in your job when we were at Glen Raven for your position as well as the company, and then offer some insight as to why.
Absolutely. So for my role in particular, like you mentioned, you were one of my primary corporate contacts. Uh, I worked at the plant level in shipping and receiving, and you were really the cornerstone of like keeping all of our account accuracy and everything in check. You were a real driving force for any of our processes that we were trying to streamline and update and build efficiency. Um, you had such an eye for detail that I remember that when we worked together, we could submit a report and there could be a missing $5 out of, tens of thousands of dollars of inventory coming in and say, hey, just wanted to check in and see, you know, can we reconcile where that went, or did something get typed in wrong, five instead of a three, or something somewhere? And you were just wildly supportive in helping us get our processes down and eliminate any uh, poor processes that we had and poor reporting that were leading to any potential errors and stuff. And I just remember it being a great supportive atmosphere because you would provide a lot of experience and insight to us being younger employees at the plant level, and anything that we came up with on our side that we decided to try to streamline or anything, you were also very supportive and said, yeah, that's great, that helps us out a lot, or I really like the way that looks, or maybe that won't work in this scenario, and provide another alternative or help tweak us and get our stuff under control. So really you were just kind of a positive influence on our entire department. um me and everybody else in the department, we loved anytime we had the chance to, I should say, interact with you.
Right. I know it's all about business, but yes, that's one thing I enjoyed with you, David, and with the plant, being, where we were, it's the collaboration is so important in any company, right? It's not always about my way or your way or whatever way, this is a big company, right? We worked with different countries on top of different areas in the States and stuff. So it was so important for us to collaborate on ideas with each other. And that's one thing I loved about working with you and the team, at the Anderson plant, is because you guys were so open, like Brandon and Joel and Mike, and I'm hoping to speak with one of them as well. It was just great. And the way that we just work together and kind of brainstorm, and that's what it's about. That's what collaboration and teamwork and being a team leader in leadership role is all about, is using everyone's skill and abilities and experience, and what they do in the day-to-day is what matters, right? And that's the value that I've always tried to bring to every position that I ever held. And of course, that's how the birth of SCORE came about, and doing all that. So you were as much of an asset to me as I was, as I was for you. And I just wanted to let you know that as well. So I appreciate all the kind words. I know it's been a while, and we worked together for what, about 3 years? We were there together about 3 years with each other.
Yes.
Was
Yes, I
about that?
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I worked with that company for just shy of 6 myself, but I think in the position where we had a chance to overlap and collaborate, it was about 3.5
3
years.
years. Yeah, three and a half years. Well, it was a great 3.5 years, I will say.
Absolutely.
And
Even with things going as great as they are nowadays, I still reminisce back, sometimes the old team we had, and all the camaraderie and collaboration was, truly great.
yeah, it definitely was. And you also are memorable as well. I still do communicate with some, and I'm glad I have a lot of good people on LinkedIn. Thank you, LinkedIn. Keeps you in touch more with all your business professional folks, and that's been really nice. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming and jumping in and reminiscing about our old days, and speaking about leadership, and just giving some insight on our collaboration efforts, and working with me, and now building SCORE to keep that same core focus in building SCORE on that same mentality. And that's the reason SCORE was born. SCORE is what we call it. So thank you so much, David. I appreciate it. And I hope to talk to you again, and do stay in touch with me on LinkedIn. And I hope you have a great Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. It's been great to reconnect with you. I can't believe it already. I hope you have a great holiday as well. I wish you all the greatest success with SCORE and your future. And it's been absolutely great to reconnect and reminisce.
Yes, definitely. And you as well. I'm so glad to see the position that you're in, because you definitely were very smart and had so much potential. And I'm so glad you've maximized that and are doing really well now. So I thank you as well.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, David. You take care. Stay in touch.
All right.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.